All right, let's talk about this fad that's going on, and this is on TikTok. It seems like folks are doing, I don't know if it's DIY when it comes to dental work, but General Dentist Dr. Melissa Santilli joins us this morning. Doctor, what's the deal? TikTok, of course, has been coming under fire for ownership, and it's been a political football. But now it's in the news for some headlines for some of its content. What's going on?
So people are actually taking dental care into their own hands, and I don't know if it's propelled by the fact that they have limited access during COVID, but people are changing the shape of their teeth with tools that they're finding at home, such as nail files and things like that.
Oh, my goodness. And Dr. Santilli joining us this morning, and we appreciate that. It sounds like something that we would see in almost either a horror film or something that we would see in some sort of bizarre comedy film with Jim Carrey or somebody doing something just kind of off the wall, wild like this. Where did this begin? Where there's some was it? I don't know if the word is cosmeticians or dentists. How did this begin? And I mean, what's the background on this?
I think some people, at home, they have a little bit more time and they just want to do something that's sensational. There was another trendy story that went around before where people were eating corn off the cob with a drill. And it's interesting to watch. And so I think people are creating stories.
Wait. Hang on a second. Now, Doctor, are you talking as in like they let it spin like a rotisserie so you can kind of just gnaw on it like a gopher as it rolls around?
Yes. So that was a trendy thing going on for a while. And what happened was people were literally losing their teeth because it was pulling the teeth out, the front teeth.
Oh, my.
Like you'll see on the film as the corn's going around, people's teeth will just fall out because they're trying to eat it, and there's too much force and impact, and it just extracts the teeth. And so it's just I think it's a trendy thing people are doing because, the underlying problem is that there's a bite issue, and so their front teeth are crumbling and chipping and different things like that.
Yeah.
And so instead of going to the dentist, they're just filing it down themselves. But in doing so, they're creating more serious problems for themselves.
So let's see. I've got an issue that I'm not happy with. So either I go to somebody that has spent many years studying and lots of money and sweat to help me, or do I go to the cosmetic aisle of Walgreens or Home Depot and do it myself?
Right.
Gosh, and there's somebody with a thought process doing that, Doctor, which is kind of wild. I want to ask you about this too, because I know that on the aisle at the drugstore and the grocery store, there are some teeth whitening options, and there's a bunch of them, and you can get them on TV and on the internet. Even different. I guess some items maybe have a little bit of hydrogen peroxide in them, or some sort of variance of that. But people are making some concoctions of their own, trying to whiten their teeth too, right? And this is not exactly the greatest idea.
No, not because you don't want to use household chemicals on your teeth without the protection of the dentist. Because in dental products in a dental office, a lot of times it comes with ingredients that help you make sure your teeth are not sensitive. There's other products that dentists will have on hand if your teeth do become sensitive. They protect your gums, all these other things that have to be protected. So if people are just rinsing with chemicals that they're having at home, you can create damages not just on your teeth, but your gums and your tongue and your mouth. You can burn your whole mouth with it like that. So,
geez Louise. All in the name of getting, I guess, a few likes or hearts on TikTok, and but I mean, I guess social media does kind of go back, and I know you're not a psychologist, but it does kind of go back to, it does expose our insecurities. And as a dentist, one of your things that you can do is help people improve their esteem with some simple procedures that are tried and true, I guess, right?
Yes, of course, because as dentists, we want to look at people's smile as like this is like our canvas and we're painting a beautiful picture for you. But a lot of times we have to add to it. And when you're filing your teeth down at home, you're taking away. And so now your teeth are becoming smaller and shorter and the ratio is off. So when you're smiling, it's going to look a little weird. Does that make sense? Like when people smile,
yeah,
they have to have certain dimensions to that smile to make it look beautiful, because your eye wants certain ratios, and if you violate that ratio, then it doesn't look right.
Oh gosh, it's my dentist just retired. I had been going to him for over 40 years. I wish you were in the Memphis area because I'd love to just sit there and chat. And I've already had all my Invisalign. I'd be a really easy patient. I would be so easy for you to be for you to be able to serve me as my dentist. But I know that's
That
not to
would
me.
be amazing.
Yeah. I know you're not in Memphis, but I kind of wish that you were. This has been entertaining. Dr. Melissa Santilli. She is a general dentist, and she takes her work very seriously. But this is kind of a crazy story, and I appreciate you taking time to kind of break that down for us and tell people, it's like, hey, this stuff, DIY is kind of cool when you're doing it to your house, but maybe not so much to your mouth.
Yeah.
Melissa, have a great day. Thank you so much for your time. Please don't be a stranger.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Sure.